Good Thursday morning. It's Lightning Day 3. Hard to believe, right? Hard to believe. Tuesday, Wednesday, it's Thursday. Jeez. So last night, I told you at 8 o'clock this morning, this still wouldn't be charged. It's actually 9 o'clock. So, yeah, this thing, can you imagine? I can promise you if I run this truck down to say, let's just say 10%, I bet you this truck will take 18 hours to charge. I mean, wow. Now let's go over here, the Mach-E. See, it's done. Yeah. All right, the continued day of the lightning conversations, and we'll be doing that as we drive around more in the F-150 Lightning truck. So follow me along. All right, so the truck's still charging. It's 10:30, and what does it say here? What does it say on the charge time? Doesn't say anything at the moment. Oh, there it is. 94%. So look here. It's will be 12:46 p.m. So I started charging this last night, I think about 8 o'clock, I think.
So me opening the door and closing it added 2 minutes to the charge time.
So 8 o'clock, 12 hours, 16 hours of charging on the 220.
But you got two cars charged. You're probably pulling.
Well, no, their car's not.
Why is this one yellow?
What do you mean with that?
It was orange there.
No, it's just freaking dirt.
No, there was an orange light right there.
Oh, because it's done plugging. Done.
Oh.
Other car's charged.
Okay. It went away, but it was orange for a second.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, it's done. All right, well, I'm going to jump in the truck. All right, so let's see what we got here. I gotta go. And let's see what the car says. I just had it here a second ago. So, what's our percentage here? 303 miles. And we're like 94% charge. 95%. So is this a 330 mile, 325, 330 mile vehicle? All right. Get some rain on her now. All right, man, you tell you what, look at those wheel motors underneath this truck. Is that crazy? Look at that. Beefy. All right, what a day. What do they call them? Chiggers. So I got chiggers. I'm working outside, eat my body up. I just went to the doctor here. And I have to get all these freaking pills now to get this freaking rash that's going on all over my body. It's really this little chigger dadders from me being out in the woods working. Just doesn't end. Right now what's the video about? Yeah, what's the video about, right? It's like, yeah, let's talk about my medical challenges because I live out in the country here and I do work around my property and yeah, I rounded up a bunch of wood to burn and yeah, how'd that play out? Yeah, I'm being eaten alive. The kid's questioning my authority.
Well, we're just driving around.
She's like, what are you going to talk about today, huh? We're talking about chiggers all day? Yeah, so yeah, oh boy. It's pretty cool. My doctor I deal with, he is a farm guy. I mean, he literally owns a farm as well as being a doctor. His family does, and so he knows all this stuff. You go see this guy, he's just one of these good old boys that knows so much stuff because he grew up living in the country. And
you're gonna hit a car.
Well, I've got a clear path. This guy here, Jesus Christ, that guy's crazy.
Why did you do that?
I mean, that guy's,
dummy?
Yeah, I mean, he's just crazy. He won't be alive before the day's out. The guy just ran across the road right in front of us. Out
Without looking.
Out behind the big truck.
What a dummy. Who would do that?
Maybe it's because the electric vehicle, you can't hear it.
Well...
Right. Yep, here we go. The criteria of the day. So here's the F-150 Lightning Day truck as we sit here and go down the road. And, I was talking to my day 2 F-150 Lightning truck yesterday about how this is so much just like a regular truck, It's just kind of befuddling that so many people are getting so uptight about electric vehicles. I just don't, you kind of think it through. I mean, I don't know What's driving that? I mean, what's really driving?
Watch out.
There's another guy who wants to get run over. Everyone wants to get run over.
Well, when you're recording with one hand and not watching.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the kid telling me how to live and drive and ride. But yeah,
me
right.
and Mom used to come through here a lot.
Yeah, so anyways, the whole point here is, all right, so, something you kind of wonder about, which I own electric vehicles, there's a lot of people that, for whatever reason, just pisses them off about electric vehicles. And I just am trying to kind of figure out why. But why are you, sincerely, has anybody come to your house and knocked on your door and said, we're here today to remove your vehicle from your property because it's an ICE vehicle and you can no longer own that vehicle? And I'm sure somebody right now watching the video and go like, oh yeah, that's coming. All right, well, they're gonna show up for your guns this afternoon at 2:00 too. All right, so that's coming too. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing: what is driving the hate of electric vehicles? As I drive this F-150 Lightning truck,
because turn off the video. I'll tell you why if you turn off the video.
So the F-150 Lightning truck that I'm driving right now, in all sincereness, it's like driving an F-150 truck. The only thing that I'm not really feeling, and even at that, with today's motors that are so quiet on the ICE engine side, you know as well as I do, there's so many gas engines today that are extremely quiet that would I really notice any difference? So like people are like, oh, the thrill factor. Well, I'm not talking about the GT500 exhaust note, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat exhaust note. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a truck. I'm talking about if you own a regular old vehicle, this is no different. But it's an electric vehicle and the whole electrical system's gonna burn to the ground and blah blah blah. Okay, all right. I'm not here to argue. I'm just saying, what is driving? This is a great riding vehicle. Truly, it's a great vehicle. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, does it have some limitations? Yeah, it does, but you can look around a lot of different things that have limitations. So, so once again, why are people pissed off about people buying an electric vehicle? And I think for me, I can kind of understand what's going on. It's the message, it's a lot of people think it's the message of the green agenda movement. And so a lot of people's kind of, feelings are that you're just supporting the green agenda, that you're on the page in life that we have to get rid of all these gasoline cars because those are worse for the world than an electric vehicle, and which that's not the way I look at things. I'm not on the page that the electric vehicle saves the world, that I don't believe that really for anything. So I'm more on the page that here is an F-150 Lightning truck electric vehicle, Ford's first. And so far, it isn't like I've put 1,000 miles or 20,000 miles in a vehicle, but so far, this is just a really nice vehicle. It's a very practical vehicle. Yeah, it's a little expensive, yeah, but but are you kidding me? Go to a Dodge, or I should say Ram, Ford, Chevy dealership. Go to Toyota. Do you know what these dealers are doing to Toyota right now? The new Tundra Toyota, which I think that's a pretty cool looking truck. It hasn't gotten great reviews. They claim it's a gas hog. But I think, I'm a Toyota guy as well. Always have been growing up. But right now, oh my gosh, these Tundras are being, with ADM, they're $75,000 to $90,000. So yeah, the F-150 Lightning truck, yeah, this was $80,000, but I get a $7,500 tax rebate. But yeah, whole point is, good luck going to find a all decked out GMC Denali half-ton truck or Chevy truck that doesn't put you in that $70,000 range. Maybe 80 now, I don't know, in the Denali. I haven't shopped one, but I guarantee it's 65 to 72 would be my guess. So this truck, the way it's set up, comfort and, all the features, to me, it's pretty much right in line. Ford knows they can't price this thing too crazy, otherwise people won't be buying them. Or will they? So yeah, so you know, some people right now watch my channel and be like, wait, oh, why don't you talk about the truck? Well, I'm talking about the truck, reinforcing how nice this vehicle is and how it drives like a regular truck. I mean, for anybody that gets into a big time every little inch in detail, which there'll be plenty of YouTubers out there that'll be spending half the video more of showing you every little button and every little kilowatt information and every horsepower and torque, being that this has 580 horsepower and 775 foot-pounds of torque. You know, so that's something that, you know, I looked up last night and what the exact specs are, but it says 7075 capable. You know, what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? So does that mean with the extended range? You know, what's the kilowatt battery in this? I forgot to even look up that. Is it a 111, 120? I don't even know. I mean, yeah, okay, it's a big ass battery. I know that. We'll get the kid here to do something as she rides down the road with me. Is what's the kilowatt range on this vehicle, or the kilowatt battery size for the 2022?
I heard you all 3 times. You don't have to repeat yourself.
Yeah, so anyways, so I would just rather radiate a lot of people out there watch my YouTube channel to, you know, how so far this is an F-150
it's
truck.
98 kilowatts.
I think the extended range is bigger. So look
and a 131 kilowatts.
The extended range?
Yes.
Yeah, so listen to that. The extended range, 131 kilowatt battery. I mean, that's a massive battery underneath this thing. So, you know, what's the range? 335? Does it say?
Well, I exited out it.
So I think the range on this is
It said like 331, I think.
Yeah. So I figured this is like a 320 mile range vehicle. Now that's in pristine conditions. You'll learn for those who buy these vehicles, you know, what the reality is in the colder months. Colder months kills these things. I mean, you know, why does Tesla...
Turn off the video really quick, the viewers, if they ever get chiggers and how they deal with them. Or if they've ever experienced that.
Yeah, I don't think they're tuning my YouTube channel to figure that out. But so onward here, talk, you know, onward and upward. That's a guy's channel that telling everybody everything's coming to an end. So yeah, that guy's got a lot of subscribers. Listen to doom and gloom every day. That's really easy to do these days, to create a YouTube channel and just talk about all the doom and gloom. Yeah, most people watch my channel is like, well, obviously you talk about that a little bit here and there, but you must not believe it, because all you continue to do is buy vehicles. I think I miscounted the other day. I think I'm at 10 vehicles. Who the hell can keep track, right? Too many damn vehicles. That's the reality.
There's the police.
There's the police. Okay, I don't think so, but all right. So let's get over one here so that we can...
Quit blocking up the left-hand lane, you slowpoke.
Somebody's wound up this morning, aren't they, huh? Yeah, technology is cars. Hit the Apple CarPlay. See if we get this. If we get our ways up.
This thing's so complicated. I don't even know
So
how to
complicated,
use it.
really?
Right
here.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh, so now you go to Waze.
Sorry, I don't know how to use it. Get that crap.
All right, so now we got the technology going. I turn on my adaptive, my Blue Cruise. It's on.
Don't do it.
Blue Cruise on. Watch, be prepared. Resume control. Okay. Yeah, one thing about this cruise control, these vehicles, these steering wheels, I mean, they're really aggressive. And up, here we go. It starts bossing you around.
Then don't turn it on and drive normal.
But the steering wheel really is, I mean, tight. And that's something I talked about a little bit, but this truck really is just really tight. I mean, it really is. And, you know, what's created that? You know, is it the battery pack? Is it the wheel motors? You know, what has created the really tight, you know, feeling of this vehicle? And, you know, I feel like it's the wheel motors. You don't have a drivetrain, you know, you don't have a conventional drive shaft running underneath this vehicle, you know, and you don't have the engine up front. So I just feel like it's a much tighter vehicle because of the technology in it that, takes away a lot of components to make this thing go down the road. I think it's more connected. That's kind of what I feel.
Blah, 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 blippity blah. You say the same stuff all the time, Dad.
Man, how do I take it? How do I take the criticism, right? I mean, I think my comments are better than my kids.
What?
Very supportive, excited. Over here's my kid critiquing me. Yeah, yep. I tell you. So now, is this area mapped? Up here we go. Watch the road. So is this area mapped? And when you say mapped, apparently Ford already has programmed in his truck this road. Apparently this vehicle already has technology in it of all the roads across the whole frickin' continent of America here, North America, and supposedly it makes it so that the truck knows the roads and gives you the hands-free, but I'm not at hands-free right now, so it's weird. It's just like there's patches of areas where this will go to an actual, hands-free. So what's that all about, right? Watch the road. It's bossy, man. It will drive you about nutty. Because it's got a camera up here. See, so the kid now is going, Dad, the camera's watching us?
Why would you drive a truck that's watching you?
You're being watched on your phone, kid. Yeah, I tell you.
Oh. Okay.
Technology. Yeah, so anyways, back to the day 3, driving the F-150 Lightning. And, people are like, all right, I've heard enough about the damn F-150 Lightning, And then there's other people who are like, I don't want to hear another damn thing about an electric vehicle. I hate those things. I mean, I'm not lying to you. People make those comments, okay? People make comments in forums how they hate these things.
Oh, you know what chiggers are? They're larvae of mites. Dad.
Well, sure, you have mice living out in the woods.
No, mites.
Oh, mites. Okay, well, but the fact there, he said it's, well, whatever. Yeah, well, does Scouty Boy have mites?
No.
I don't know about that. Well, I guess, I don't know. You went to Tennessee and dogs something in the bed, and all of a sudden you're getting something.
I got them the day before we went to Tennessee. Remember in the car I was also putting on Tech New?
I can't keep track of it. But anyway, so back to the, so, what drive, what's going on? I mean, I know it's kind of redundant conversation here and just once again, so what's the root anger about electric vehicles? What's the root anger? And I just think it's about the perception. It's about people think you're buying an electric vehicle to save the world and other things attached to that, I guess. But at the same time, I talk about how in life, technology, I mean,
pause the video really
yeah, the kid's off the wall this morning. I don't know what's going on, but whatever.
Because I thought we had bed bugs.
Yeah, all right. So, so once again, just back to, hey, everybody out there that's watching my video. It's all about me sharing my excitement and me having some different ride. And hopefully I can radiate back to people that are looking to buy something, and that's probably a really great conversation there is, okay, so if somebody right now said to me, hey, I want to buy your F-150 Tremor, but I can also buy the Lightning. All right, so for me, I'd be like, well, what are you trying to accomplish? And if the person's like, I just want a really nice truck, and I don't really care about buying gas, that isn't going to make me go broke like the media's trying to basically tell everybody, you're going to go broke buying gas. I mean, that's a daily conversation as the CEOs of the major oil companies meet downtown at the White House to talk about the gas price situation. So I would be kind of more like, well, what are you trying to accomplish? Because the Tremor truck that I had is a beautiful, awesome, fun truck. So if you're just content with the gas setup, I'd be buying that Tremor all day long. If you were more like, well, I do want to experience new technology, and I do like the idea of having an electric vehicle, and I just would kind of like you, what you're doing, you want to experience something different, and you can buy the truck without any ADM, then yeah, I would buy the Lightning truck if it was available. But if somebody said, well, they've got a Lightning on the lot and they want $120,000 for it, but I can buy your Tremor truck for $70,000, I'd be like, I'd buy my Tremor truck all day long for $70,000 over giving a dealership stupid money for an electric truck that, at some point will cross the bridge, or you just order one. And that's the beauty of these vehicles right now in today's market. I mean, as well as I do, I can sell this truck, I can take it right back to the dealership tomorrow and trade it back for something else. And it's going to be worth more than I paid for it, because I didn't pay ADM. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to take the truck and they're going to put ADM on it, so the next guy is going to pay a ton of money for it. So, once again, back to, if somebody was to reach out, which do I get? It just really comes, you're not going to be unhappy either way. I cannot see somebody buying this Lightning truck and going, oh man, I'm really bummed. The only way I would see that person being like that is this is a person that travels extensively all the time on long road trips. I would not buy this vehicle. No way. I wouldn't do it. But if you're going to be using it for 200, 300 mile days, yeah, for sure, I would get it. So that would be the only thing I would, or if you're a huge off-road guy going really in the backwoods, yeah, no, you can see these wheel motors in this thing. This is not designed to go mudding in the backwoods. And yeah, I'm sure people are gonna mod these things and lift them and blah 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 and this and that.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
right.
Blah,
and
blah.
So, so once again, I can't see somebody being unhappy in either vehicle. In all reality, the guy in the Ford Tremor may be unhappy because he has to go to the gas station and spend $150 to fill up his truck. That would, okay, well, then if that's your unhappiness, then yeah, I guess you might want to consider an electric vehicle. And as time progresses, electric vehicles are going to become more in relation to, pricing of a gas vehicle. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is going that way, and that's where Ford's going. So the conversation's not going to be that, everything's too expensive about an electric vehicle. That's why, if you look at Elon Musk, what's going on with that guy? That guy is all over the place. I mean, that guy really is all over the place. So what is going on? I truly believe that his day has come where the competition has shown up. And he's starting to realize that, yeah, the Cybertruck, I mean, anybody here really want to buy a Cybertruck? I don't. I mean, I'm sure some people are excited about that, man in the moon, Mars looking type of vehicle, but pricey. When are you going to get it?
When you hop out of that thing, people will think aliens are going to come out.
Yeah, so, so what's going on with Tesla? Tesla's stock is down like 250, 300. It was like a cult following for that Tesla for many years. I mean, Tesla had serious challenges, and I get all that. And Tesla was kind of created this. I get that. But at the same time, Elon just seems to be like all over the place lately of what direction he's going, and he's being very vocal. And a lot of investors are getting very concerned that he's kind of getting sidetracked of what his IT computer company developed, a vehicle that has 4 wheels and 4 tires. I mean, that's really what Elon Musk accomplished, was a rolling computer. I mean, he's a very smart guy. This is not criticism to the Tesla people. I'm just talking about what's going on in the market. I'm talking about, does Elon continue to get premium price for his vehicles when the likes of Ford and General Motors and Mercedes-Benz and BMW and Kia and Hyundai and, and even Jaguar and Land Rover. I mean, they're all bringing electric vehicles to the market.
Has had an electric SUV.
I'm sorry?
Jaguar, I thought, had an electric SUV.
Yeah, they got an electric car. That came out a few years ago.
I know.
But the challenge has always been the range. So now we're in the hands-free now, and it's talking to me. And that's another good thing. If somebody said to me, hey, do I get the extended range or the regular range? So the regular range truck, I think, is like 225, I think. Because it's got the 98 kilowatt. Here you go. See, this thing here is lost. And what it does, this thing starts kicking you back and forth to wake you up. It's like, stop, pay attention to the road. This thing's bossy. Thought my kid was bossy? This truck is bossy. Jesus Christ. So anyway, if anybody said to me extended range or regular range, if you have the budget and you can order an extended range, I would get the extended range. I mean, I think the 300 mile plus is the ticket. 200 miles is more challenging. That's a great point. I just now, don't hate me. I mean, sincerely, don't hate me. I just ordered another F-150 Lightning truck. Yeah. I just got another F-150 Lightning truck order that will be delivered like in the next few months. But here's the reason I'm bringing this up is I went on the configure. I got the email notification to go ahead and place an order. And by Ford, I actually got it last week, but I've been so damn busy. By the 24th, I have to have the order in or I lose the reservation. So today's the 22nd or today the 23rd?
Today's the 23rd.
Yeah, so I got 1 day left. So anyways, this morning I finally focused on that, and I went onto the Ford Configurator website to order and build it.
Whoa, you're getting close.
And so when you go to order the F-150 Lightning for the 2022 model year, they're all sold out.
Is this
the Lariat,
2021?
This is 2022.
Oh.
The Lariat is the only available option. So the XL, the XLT, the Platinum, those things you can't order.
This is a Lariat in your house.
So the Lariat's the only available order option at this time. And do I even get the extended? I ordered the extended battery range, but it's saying in there when you're ordering these things, they have supply issue constraints. It could change your order, delay your order. So, but when it's all said and done,
it's like saying you have a birthday party, but you got no cake at the birthday party.
This is classic. Yeah, so my sales guy called this morning. And that's what he said. So now my kid, there you go. Yeah, you have fun. Have fun at your expense. Yeah, so anyway, I put our order in. It's the same setup, but it's that marquee black or whatever. I can't even.
Quartz black.
Yeah, quartz marquee or whatever. It's a dark color truck, but it's the exact same setup. I tell you. So here's the thing. If anybody reached out to me and said, what should I get? First thing I'm telling you is I would order the extended range if you have the money to do it. Second thing I'd tell you is buy the Lariat. Don't buy the Platinum. I'm telling you right now, there's the Platinum that goes through the roof. It's not worth it.
Dad, can you pause the video so then I can send that to me?
So, yeah, we'll do that later. So I would be if you want a nice package truck for the money, I think the Lariat's the way to go. If you want to get a real base truck, I get it. It's all about your budget. You're not going to be, I understand. Not everybody can afford this expensive stuff. I'm not here to, I get all that. So yeah, if you just have a real base one, electric, awesome. Cool. You're going to like it. That's the thing about the way these things are set up. I can't really see the ride in a Platinum being much different. Only reason it'll be different is the 22-inch wheel package on it versus this has the 20-inch wheel package. So I think that the 22-inch wheel package will, have that truck with a more aggressive tire, probably ride a little different. It may cut down the range too. It may be a 310 mile range versus maybe a 325 mile range. Sounds piddly, but that's how it plays out. All right, getting on the major beltway, probably be an accident on the beltway, but as I'm driving this truck, it really does suck up the bumps. Now, some people here are like, well, I hear a lot of rattling. Well, it's because I have tools. So I have tools in my side pockets here.
Dude.
And I have tools.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
It didn't look like you were stopping.
When is she going back to school? Yeah. All right. So let's see here. So you're hearing a lot of rattling. That's because I've got tools and equipment in my truck. Yeah, and you're hearing a lot of other stuff too. I know I have something else in the truck too. So, all right. So the point I'm trying to make, anybody listen to my video, they may hear some noises when it's going down the road and be like, well, geez, dude, that F-150 Lightning truck sounds like a bucket of bolts to me. Like by yesterday's video, we went over these rumble strips on where they're doing road construction. And in the video, I just heard my whole truck go clickety clackety clackety clack. And I'm just thinking, holy crap. And if I didn't know what was in that guy's truck, then, then I'd be more like, hey, that guy's truck is a bucket of bolts. So I'm just kind of giving everybody a heads up that the noise you're hearing is not the truck. It's the equipment in my truck since I work out of my truck. And here's the beltway. So now here's the thing. I hit the resume button here. So it goes back to 65 miles an hour. I'm not touching the pedals in my Crocs. And now, this car is going to keep the distance. If you watch my other videos.
Know how adaptive cruise control works.
Say what now?
People do know how adaptive cruise control works.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of people who never, I have so many videos out there with so many different conversations, but a lot of people don't watch those videos. This video is going to attract the guy that's intrigued to know the personal story of a guy that's bought an F-150 truck, and not the guy that works at the Ford dealership. I mean, we all know there's so many people out there buying cars to make YouTube channels. Really? That, just buy the car to make the YouTube channel, their videos, and then sure enough, about 3 months later, they're selling their car. There's a guy out there, I think, there's one guy out there that it's notorious. This guy picks up every new truck, and, he bought a Ram TRX, and then he buys a Raptor, and then I guarantee you now he's got an F-150 Lightning that he's doing videos on, and so all he does is he just buys them, drives them around, videos himself driving them, and then he claims he gets bored of it. Wow, this sounds like me. This is dangerous, isn't it? Yikes. So, anyways, there's a lot of people out there, and I'm just trying to convey that, you have people get paid to promote products. I don't get paid. I should. For Ford, hello, Ford. How many Ford vehicles do I have? Yeah, they give me a free vehicle? Yeah. Should I be the ambassador to Ford? I mean, should I qualify? Yeah, I think I could probably qualify. I mean, come on. Yeah, if you know that conversation of the chief donut maker with Dodge, where's that guy that got a free car for a year and $150,000 a year income? What happened to the chief donut maker? Where is he? So, but I'm just going back to the statement here is, my daughter's bringing up, you're showing this or that and people know about that. Well, no, not everybody's clicking on the Mach-E Mustang video. Not everybody's clicking on the Ford F-150 Tremor video I bought last year and shared my experience that's similar to this truck. And that's what I was saying earlier is that F-150 Tremor truck, which I really thought I'd be bummed, I'm not feeling that. I mean, this truck to me is every bit of that truck I know I've already talked about that. So yeah, anyways, hope you're enjoying so far the conversations. Or have you already hit the click button and moved on? All right, we've been in normal mode all morning long, so let's go to sport. let's see. Does the sport mode hit the info on that little eye thing? Does it show your safety? Wait, hold on. Let's see here. When you stop, hold on. I want to see it says. What does it do? Vehicle acceleration in driving dynamics. Okay, so sport mode enhances vehicle acceleration performance and driving dynamics. So does the driving dynamics mean that this makes the suspension tauter? You know what I mean?
Definitely is stiff.
You think?
Yeah.
So,
that is stiff, Dad. Do you feel it?
how does it go?
No. No.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, kids. Well, you can.
I don't know how to change it, and I don't really want to know.
Okay.
Whoa. Slow.
All right, now let's see how the heated seat does. I just turned on my heated seat, and oh my gosh, my Grabber Blue Mustang, something ain't right. That heated seat will just cook you. It's too hot. And versus my space
You'll
white
make some
Mach-E.
baby back ribs on that thing with how hot it is.
Yeah, or fry your little tuchus.
Make some toasted buns.
Toasted buns. Okay. All right. So now we're in sport mode. And does this make, if you read what I just showed you, does this make this vehicle have a much more stiffer suspension? I can tell you one thing. The performance, as far as energy goes, it's a huge difference. It's night and day. This thing is just wicked fast.
Wow.
I mean, this thing is just insane. These electric vehicles come to the marketplace. I mean, it's crazy where we're going. The irony to horsepower today on the ICE vehicles to the electric vehicles, the government has been able to kind of keep the radical horsepower out of ICE cars because of such strict emissions.
That's ridiculous.
And it's
by the
very.
way. There are worse things being done than that. Give me a break.
So the ICE engines sector has always had a challenge of developing a really powerful engine that, first of all, kind of gets expensive, but be able to design one that will meet the EPA guidelines. And so here's the irony. These electric vehicles, I mean, these guys can put 1,000, 2,000 horsepower in these vehicles. I mean, that's insane. You have dragster cars. So, I mean, I just think as time goes on, unfortunately, I think the government will step in. The government will step in. Old Monte Carlo, I had one of those. Not a yellow one, but I had a...
You had that?
Yeah, not that color. Similar.
Black?
No, it was like
White?
a greenish color. So you just have to imagine down the road. I think that they're going to be capped because these vehicles explode so quickly, so easily. When you drive around this vehicle, you're at these speeds. This vehicle just maneuvers, through traffic at rapid speeds. I mean,
I bet you.
This thing just goes by other vehicles instantly.
I bet you in a few years, like when it's a hot day out or something, like this thing is hot, all right? I bet you this thing just goes poof.
Really?
I bet you it'll just like poof up and explode or something while you're driving.
Gosh, she's out of control today. I mean, I can't emphasize enough. The kid is, I don't know what I feed her. I fed her a nice breakfast. Is it showing yet? So here I'm merging this car here. I mean, if I want to be the jerk, okay, look, this car just gets up and goes. Like, this truck is driving like a performance car. I mean, it's insane. I mean, I think the ticket rating's gonna explode for the industry just because of how fast these cars are. And,
get up and get down.
I mean, they just
quick.
instant. Yeah, something else I meant to mention is, if I had a guy reaching out to me and saying F-150 Tremor or the Lightning, another question you want to say is, hey, do you trailer a lot? I mean, like heavy, trailer, not a little fishing boat or canoe that you're pulling, measly things behind you. But if you're actually
recommend the F-150 chopper.
Yeah, so
if you're just gonna be pulling your bicycle behind you, though, maybe your motorcycle, then get this. You'll be fine.
Yeah, so what they're saying is, somebody posted that if you put a 6,000-7,000 pound trailer behind this thing, your range goes to nothing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it goes to nothing. Which I'd be intrigued just to hook up my car hauler and just go like just the Bravo car hauler, the smaller one, and just drive it to like Winchester, Virginia, and back home and see what and it's over a mountain, to be a really good test thing, and to see that would be like 80 to 100 mile round trip, and at 300 mile range, does that go from 300 miles down to 100 mile range? That's kind of what people are implying, that once you get a trailer hooked up, this thing just dies, which I can believe that, so, and that's where my theory is. The next big thing is battery powered trailers. There's no doubt in my mind down the road, you're going to buy a motorcycle trailer, car hauler, whatever it may be, that's significant size, and it'll have a battery pack in it, and it'll be self-propelled to run, hand in hand with your electric vehicle. And that'll change a lot of things, because you need an F-450 to tow a 12,000 pound, 15,000 pound trailer. If the trailer's self-propelled, it has its own, massive brakes and wheel motors, I should say. All right, follow along as the adventures of F-150 Lightning Day continue. Hey, we're up here in Rockville, Maryland, and we're going to drive by another electric vehicle facility. How about that idea? So we're going to drive by a Tesla facility where I met a gentleman from the Sunday morning conversations at the Leesburg Car Show. He claims that they have a full restoration shop here that takes all the leased Teslas, and they go over them and they get them all freshened up to be resold. So this is a Tesla facility that years ago was actually a body, which is more about repair, but now it's apparently like the nationwide facility that brings in Teslas all over the country, and they specialize in making them new again. So some more electric conversations, right? The Tesla product. All right, heading back in, and the kid, I told her to take that little stupid tag off the glove box, and guess who's too tired to do it? I think that early morning lifting's hitting her right now, plus it's lunchtime. I know she's hungry. I know her. Oh yeah, I know. You're supposed to open the glove box, make it a little easier, but whatever. Huh. There you go, just put inside there. Thank you. They shredded my frickin' window sticker, those goofballs.
You don't
let's see here. We got 214 miles range. What's so cool is when I drive those Mach-E's, this would basically right now be saying like 130 miles, because we started off this morning, I think we're at a little over 300, and now
that person has their back window going.
That happens. Humans. So it's pretty cool is I'll get back in today with a good still 150 plus miles.
Dad, are we going to Costco?
Oh, we have to.
But right now.
Well, I know you're hungry. We'll get something to eat.
No,
don't worry.
You're not even listening to me. Turn off the video.
We can edit it out. We can edit it out.
It's not important.
Really? It's not important. So he has no energy to fight in this one. Look. She has no energy. She can't even hold my hand. Yeah. You don't want to say what? You have to go to the bathroom?
I have to pee. Is that really going to be put on YouTube?
I don't know. Dirty mouth talking anyways. All right, so hey, here we are, right? People are probably like, yeah.
I was asking you, are we going to Costco now or later?
Now.
Okay. okay. That's all.
But we can get something to eat too when we're heading that way.
I just have to go pee.
Okay, got it.
Wait a minute, baby.
Why are you recording this? Why are you recording this?
You know, one thing about these trucks is I still hold the steering wheel, even though this thing right now, it steers itself, but you're just so self-taught to, drive the truck. It's hard to kind of separate that sometimes, if you know what I mean. And this is where it gets a little freaky. I mean, you come with these big trucks, especially on these corners, like that bus is out of its corner. So what's this thing doing? It's sensing that. This truck right now is literally sensing that bus in my lane. It's catching that, which that's kind of good to know, but I don't trust this truck going by this bus, so I'll definitely get my hand in the steering wheel because this guy's all over the place. Now he's speeding up, so gee, thanks. I'm gonna get over one lane. I don't like this guy.
Well, then move over.
Yeah, so okay. What's happening here, right? All right, we're at Chick-fil-A. And what are we going to do now, right? Besides go get something to eat and check out the truck, How many pictures have I taken the truck? Believe it or not, I haven't taken a lot. So we'll go inside, wash our hands up, use the bathroom, get some good food. And how about that idea, right, kid? You like that idea, don't you?
Chick-fil-A company car is a Range Rover Evoque or whatever.
Oh, boy. Wow. All right, Chick-fil-A. That was good. I got a peach shake, and I offered to get one. Guess who has my peach shake? Huh? All right. So, we talked about this in the other video. The front end, I just don't think gets it. To me, the front end is just kind of blah. But, it's a great running truck. I think the F-150 Tremor is the better looking truck. Yeah, am I regretting myself? Am I regretting letting go of my favorite truck? Oh, yeah. All right, we're back in the truck. Got a reverse, really like that feature. Truck. A truck of a truck, right? Nice surround video or surround cameras. Shows where we're going. How did we survive before, right? For all of us people that used to drive cars, you had to look behind you all the time and just hope nobody's behind you, right? I mean, pretty incredible. And the kids enjoying my peach. So it's a peach shake, which they have a special on right now here at Chick-fil-A, just so you know. And anybody out there wants a nice milkshake, they've got a peach option for you. There's limited supplies.
Dad, just so you know, Popcorn got this last year.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it available at this location for a while.
Me either.
You know what I mean? People are out and about. But I tell you, the air conditioning is potent. One thing for sure about these cars, they definitely do heat up and cool down. So as far as that technology goes, it's better than the ICE vehicles. Because think about this, in the winter months. So think about in the winter months, how, especially diesel vehicles, oh my gosh. It takes forever for that vehicle to warm up to get heat in that truck.
I love diesel and I choose it any day over EV.
So, the
Just
technology...
saying my opinion.
Really, you have an opinion? That's amazing. Amazing, my daughter has an opinion. Anybody believe that one? So, anyway, so the really nice thing about these EV vehicles is you get instantaneous heat. Which, does it draw down the vehicle a lot? Yeah, there's some little tricks on that. What I've been reading is, so in the winter months, to kind of get more miles out of your battery,
Is this mine?
yeah, you can just turn on your heated steering wheel and your heated seat, and apparently that kind of offsets the, excuse me,
That peach shake got your GERD going.
All right, so anyways here. So what I'm trying to say to you is, in EV vehicles, your heat is much more faster, I guess I should say, and Air conditioning seems much faster too.
I will admit it is.
And, you know, so, but another trick in the winter months is just run your heated seat and your heated steering wheel, and you don't have to really run your heat. And I don't know, that'll be interesting, but, you know, with no real airflow coming through the front of the vehicle, supposedly, as our sales guy mentioned the other day, you know, there's no grill to let open air come into the vehicle because there's no engine up there. So that kind of makes sense. I can kind of get that. Anyways, as the day travels on, and now I gotta go to Costco because of my, what's it? Chiggers?
Yeah.
I can't freaking believe it. I didn't get, if you watched my video, I showed you my belly with all these little red marks all over it. It's not poison oak or ivy. And the reason I came to closure figuring out this morning that this can't be poison oak or ivy, because when I went to Tennessee, it all kind of changed.
I'll admit that I have like one little spot on my side, and it got more like red.
Yeah, so now I gotta go to Costco and get all these freaking meds now. It's gonna take like a week for these things to get the hell off me.
But you have to shower at night and take off your clothes at night and make sure everything's washed, and you have to use cool water.
So, anyways, what a drag.
Sense.
I mean, right now, my stomach, my body, upper body, it's just like itching like crazy. You know, you start itching yourself. Oh my God. It doesn't end, does it? Us as humans, does it ever end with something's going on with yourself, right? I mean, good Lord. But hey, yeah. What happened to the F-150 Lightning conversations?
I think they enjoy personal. Watch out! Stop! Don't put that in the video!
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's like,
Nope.
This car has incredible technology on it, but yet I still get the screaming. All right. Yeah, I'm killing this battery today. Yeah, my phone battery, that is. Hell, here lately, the electric cars go a lot further than my phone battery does.
Dad, just so you know, you have 2 lightning cables up for use in the barn in a drawer that you could put in this.
Yeah, you know, these charging stations are junk. They're not that good. I mean, I just think that's a waste of time. Yeah, right. Well, first thing is, my phone's in a case. And when you put it down there, it's a hard time getting through the case to charge. And then we actually take out a case and put it on that charging thing. It barely charges. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's that great. Are we doing the dual? Is this competition? Who blinks first? Yeah, all right. So, yes, there's another, thing. Yeah, they've got it. Yeah, whatever. Hey, which truck is ours? I just like the video walking up. You walk up in your vehicle, you're usually like, yeah, that's my vehicle. It's pretty badass. Yeah, okay. All right, leaving Costco. And there's the gas station. Hey, we passed another day up and going to the gas station. Right? Yeah. I thought you said you didn't buy this truck because of the gas. You freaking hypocrite. Should I turn this into turn my channel into the hypocrite channel? Has anybody made that channel? Hey, tune into my YouTube channel. What's it called? Hypocrite channel. Yeah, how about that idea, right? Well, hey, we've been having fun, or have we? Oh my gosh, I just went to freaking Costco to get all my freaking meds to get these damn little bugs off my freaking body that like to live on my body. How about that, huh? Those little bugs don't even know they don't even know what they're getting to ride around in, do they?
Okay, just so you know, the bugs don't physically live on you. They live in your clothes. So it's not like we're carrying around fleas where they jump on people. You're telling all these people you have chiggers and they're gonna walk away from you.
Okay. Well, for the record, if you work outside, which I do, yeah, it can happen. It can happen. Well, it can happen. It's nothing new. Oh, gosh. Is this thing all locked down today?
We're gonna waste our battery.
I don't think so. Hey, we got 187 miles to go here.
That's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying is, you know, look at this here. Usually I come back in, drive the Mach-E's. I'd right now be down to about 100 miles.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch
And
out.
what are you watching out for?
The red light.
Really? There's a red light? Wow, amazing. Wow. Yikes.
Okay, anywho, any toodles, any doodles.
Yeah, so anyways, you know, just kind of wrapping it up for another day.
Anywho.
And just kind of sharing my stories and my ideas and views, which I've got ideas and views of the electric revolution that's supposedly happened in our country and the change of times. I mean, you know, it just changed. But anyways, I appreciate everybody watching the video, and hopefully you got some more information, some more knowledge. Maybe you look at things a little differently, you know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it made you madder. Maybe it made you happier. I don't know. Maybe
I hear a rumble behind me.
Maybe you didn't even make it through to this far of the video.
It's a Cummins. 3,500 beat that person.
Why?
They're shocked.
Yeah, right. They're not racing. Look at this guy here. He's stopped. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, somebody maybe got like 3 minutes in and, you know, turn that guy off. So I hope not, you know. So anyways, hope everybody's enjoying my YouTube
this
channel.
video satisfies your YouTube watching needs.
Wow, pretty good. I like it. So anyways, yeah, what are we doing next, right? Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool is to load the bed up to get the weight thing. And the other thing is, yesterday, I forgot to mention, I put 450 pounds of weight up in the front of that frunk yesterday, and I couldn't even tell. And it's actually 400 pounds. I'm always in the page. Wherever the max is, you got 10% leeway. So that's really cool, actually. I put a bunch of weight up there and drove a little around, and, you know, and I really want to do the tow. I really want to do a tow trailer thing to really see how this thing does. I should take the dump trailer. The truck will be trashed if I take it up there. I don't know. I got to think about that one. But anyways, stay tuned for more videos. And what am I doing next, right? Do I even know what I'm doing next? Hey, I hope everybody has a great day. And thanks for watching Ice Age TV.